this is how this is going to work. I'm going to make a no spoiler review of Dororo, and then I will make a spoiler review of Dororo, and this is the no spoiler review. So if you haven't read Dororo, no worries. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to tell you what you need to know so that you could make a decision whether you want to read it or not. And if you read it, good for you. I think it's a great, great manga. It really does deserve more praise than it actually gets. And yeah, let's get right into this review. First of all, the best way I could describe Dororo without spoiling anything is it's a cross between an epic and a Japanese fairy tale. I really did feel like there were these fairy tale like elements, and the epics, the things mandatory for an epic are there. They are there. Um, so, in terms of what you're looking for, if you like folk tale like stories, if you like stories that do focus on a medieval Japanese setting, this is the novel for you. If you like drama, this is the novel for you. If you like gore, I'm not sure, because gore in this anime is something you could debate because of the art style that Tezuka is using. So honestly, it really does depend on preference when it comes to this type of stuff. If you like gore heavy material, no, this is by no means for you. No, no. But if you like a long-winded story that is very rich in material and has a very folktale like element to it, yeah, this is definitely your stuff. If you love reading the Grimm brothers, if you love reading Japanese folk tales, this is most definitely the novel for you. You will get references that a lot of people first time reading would not get, and it's pretty good material. It's a pretty good read. Now, overall, this story, in terms of narrative structure, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It doesn't go overly into the backstories of characters, but it does when it's necessary. It's not the type of thing where you focus on something that is irrelevant and for a very elongated period of time. The stories in the middle that distract you from the current narrative are actually made for characterization between the two main characters of this story. You really do feel like your bond strengthens with them, and if you like this type of stuff, again, this is the manga for you. I highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. Now, I'm a critic, so the negatives in my perspective, I didn't like the ending that much. I have to be honest, I didn't. I'd give this ending a 6.5 out of 10. But I know people that really loved the ending, so you might have a different opinion. And if you do, I welcome your opinions. If you've read it, please tell me what you think of the ending without spoiling anything down in the comments below, and I will be sure to reply. Now, this is Tezuka's work, so as usual, creativity is a 10 out of 10. This is the thing about Tezuka. You have to look forward and just see the parallels between modern events and what was written back then in Dororo, and you'd realize that not only is there creativity, but there are references to struggles that we are currently having in this century, in this decade, that are being discussed way, way back when Dororo was written, and that's impressive. In terms of foresight, in terms of being able to look into the future, Tezuka really does do a good job. He is amazing. In terms of creativity, again, the uniqueness of his style, the uniqueness of the stories he tells. Some of the stories, they do have some common tropes, but they are executed perfectly. They really are. And yeah, it's a pretty nice story. It's a pretty nice story. Without getting into detail, this is what I have to say about Dororo. And if you like this short review, please give a like. And if you didn't, just leave a dislike. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.